Today we are continuing on our path of looking at McFarlane Toys' initial wave of DC Multiverse action figures. And in this episode, we're going to look at Green Arrow. Now, this figure is based on the hit CW show, The Arrow, that stars Stephen Amell, which I believe just wrapped up its final season last night. Today's Thursday of this recording, so yeah, I believe it was. So kind of appropriate to look at this particular figure in this wave. Now, this particular figure is the only figure from any of the CW TV shows in this first wave of McFarlane Toys action figures. So let's jump right into this one, looking at the package. Of course, all of these figures always look cool in the package. You can see Arrow right there, kind of telling you what this Green Arrow figure is from. Here's all the good stuff on the bottom of the box. And the sides are looking pretty cool. Alrighty, so let's see how this guy stacks up to the rest of the DC Multiverse action figures. Okay, so now he is out of the package. And I will tell you, between takes here, it took me probably a good 10 minutes of playing with this guy to get him to stand. I never could get him to stand, so I finally had to put him on his display stand just to get the guy to stand up. I'm gonna say I'm not very impressed at all with this one out of the box. He is a very, as you can see, he's a very stiff looking figure. The atrocious articulation on the ankles, which we'll get to, well, we'll go ahead and check those out, just because I just want to get to it, because this was the worst experience I've had with one of these today so far. These ankle joints are just horrid. I mean, absolutely horrid. I am not a fan at all of these. It's not that they're stiff, they just don't move correctly, and they don't give this guy enough stability to stand. Let's look at some of the articulation he has while we already have him out. He's got the I think that's butterfly joints, maybe. Yeah, because some of that comes out. He's got double jointed elbows, you can see here. That's okay. The wrists, they're okay too. Nothing to write home about. He has this rubber jacket piece, which is, I mean, if I have something nice to say about the figure, I like this piece. It feels like it can be taken off, but obviously it can't. But it's a nice rubber. I mean, it feels like it would look. I don't know how. I don't know how to really describe that to you. He does turn at the waist. He has decent hips there with the cool little clicky, what I like to call the clicky joints, because they click when they move. Knees bend like so, and they are double jointed as well, but doesn't really help. Oh, I felt like I almost broke that, but I didn't, thank goodness. I literally can't get this guy to stand up on his own for anything. I mean, I've tried. It's pretty crazy. I've tried to get him to stand, and every time I do, I can't find the right balance. And plus, he looks very, very long. I don't know if it's because of the jacket. It's just, I don't really know how to describe it, but if you look at that, it looks like he's all torso, but then he has like super long legs too. This figure feels absolutely off. Now, let's look up close here at the paint job. It's a decent paint job on the face, but to me, this looks nothing like Stephen Amell. Now, I'm not I'm not saying this is the sculptor's fault. This could be the paint application afterwards. From the side, hey, he looks pretty decent. From the back, yeah. Forward, I'm not digging it. I'm really not digging it. I'm not happy with this figure like I wanted to be, and that makes me sad. Let's look at some of the accessories. The cord comes with of course, he comes with the cool card, thick stock, like I always talk about, which makes it very cool. The data file on the back, nice. Oh yeah, those are really nice. Throw those over there. He comes with a bunch of arrows. Of course, those go here. And there's no real way to put them in there. You just throw them in there. And this little peg right here fits in the hole on his back, like so. So now he has arrows. Maybe this will help him stand. No. He still will not stand. I don't get it. All right, next. Another complaint. I don't like the arrow molded into the bow. I'm not a fan. I mean, you could really do some cool, poses with this guy if this arrow wasn't in there. I don't get the logic behind this. It's kind of blows my mind. And this is just plastic, just put a string there. Just put a string. I don't get it. Come on, McFarlane, you're better than this. You're better than this. So I'm not too happy with this figure at all. Like I said, he does come with a display stand with the nice DC logo on it. That's pretty cool. But just to get him displayed, we will stick his foot on here just to get him upright, so I can maybe get some other figures in here to stand beside him. Ah, man. All right, put your arms in there, pal. Look, he is just, with every bit of his being, he wants to fall backwards or fall forwards. This is really irritating. So let's get a recent review Nightwing in there, and Superman, which we did not too long ago as well, just to give you kind of a look at these guys all together. He is he's about the same height as Nightwing, which makes him taller than Superman, of course, which, I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, and this figure has me so depressed. I mean, not depressed. I mean, who wants to get depressed over toys? But he has me so just feeling blah that I think I'm going to end the review right here, because I'm not really happy with this figure whatsoever. So if you like what I'm doing here, hit the subscribe button, leave your comments. Would love to hear what you have to say about this figure, about DC Multiverse line in general. I'll put a link to order Green Arrow if you want to in the description notes below. And yeah, leave your thoughts. Peace.